Congressman Tom Rooney's 10th year in office will be his last. In February, the representative of Florida's 17th Congressional District, which includes Venice, Northport, and Charlotte County, announced he would not run for re-election in 2018. ABC 7's Adam Cellini has more.
Local Congressman Tom Rooney is joining 32 other U.S. House members retiring this year, and he's the second to do so from Florida.
Any seat from Florida right now is extremely important. We're a key state.
Venice Republican Frank Patti was surprised to hear Rooney was stepping down, but it's been a rough year for the congressman under President Donald Trump. In Washington, he endured 14 months of the frustrating Russian meddling investigation as a senior member of the House Intelligence Committee.
We've lost all credibility, and we're going to issue probably two different reports, unfortunately.
At home, he's been bombarded by constituents with the group Indivisible Venice.
My goal was to make him not want to run again.
We made enough phone calls, sent enough emails, held enough rallies to make him realize that perhaps he was not the best man for the job.
He leaves behind a district Donald Trump carried by 27%, and two well-known local Republicans have already jumped into the race.
I'm concerned about federal policy and what's going on with our Constitution and the changes that are being imparted upon it by judicial decree.
I believe that Washington is broken, and I have 8 years of experience at the state level, and I want to bring that experience to Washington.
State Representative Julio Gonzalez and State Senator Greg Steube are both veterans, lawyers, and as new college political science professor Frank Alcock points out, will occupy the same lane on the campaign trail.
They're both very conservative, and I think that's what makes this race interesting.
Steube says he would have a much better relationship with the president than his predecessor.
I support his agenda wholeheartedly, and I think we need congressmen in D.C. to support the things that he's trying to do, to cut taxes, to reduce regulations, and to make America the way that we need to be moving forward.
And Gonzalez, who already lives in the district, believes his career as an orthopedic surgeon separates him from the pack.
There's one very big difference between what he can bring, what I can bring, and that's my intimate understanding of health care.
On the Democratic side, Lee County businesswoman April Freeman is running for a second time, along with Bill Pollard, a respiratory therapist from Sebring. The race is also creating a ripple effect throughout state elections, with Rooney leaving his seat and two state office holders going after it. A total of 3 state positions will be opening without an incumbent during the fall, as another state representative, Joe Gruters, announced he will be going after Steube's open Senate seat. Democrats, who are still energized by Margaret Good's state representative victory earlier this year, are looking forward to those open races.
The advantages that an incumbent has of name recognition and fundraising go away, so now it's more of a fair fight for the voters, and the Democrats are definitely going to play in that.
Alcock says there'll be tough districts to win, but more Republican candidates than Democrat could be an advantage.
You're going to have Republican primaries. And that's always a good thing if those things get contentious. It's a good thing for the Democratic candidate.
The day after Rooney announced he was stepping down, he skipped a Republican club event that Frank Patti organized, and Indivisible Venice protested. Now, both sides are hoping for similar qualities in whoever takes over next.
We want somebody who's going to stick to their guns and be able to stand up for us and what we need.
And also communicate. Communication is key. Listen and explain why you take a position that you're taking.
The congressman's job, as the senator's, is to watch out for the interest of Florida. You know, so I want somebody good in there, someone who will stand up, someone who understands the facts and can articulate themselves quite well.